they're calling you a radical. Oh boy. Radical or morons. So stay with me. Oh, FBI can't find them. Oh my God, let's see. Posted Facebook page. Websites all over. We're going to storm our Capitol. Thousands of us. The most violent freaking posts in history all over. People get taken down on social media for 1/10 of that. We're going to hang Mike Pence. We're going to all over. Who's in on this? So let's review. From a radical street protester's perspective. Can you imagine this is anonymous? I've led this identical, step for step. Let's review. Not hyperbole, not what happened, could happen, what happened. Anonymous. Barrett Brown forwarded a link. That's what he did. He forwarded a link. 10 years in prison. Aaron Swartz downloaded a brick with PhDs on it. 35 years in prison to the point that he was hung. He was literally hung. Megan Rice, my friend. Y12. You think security stood down there? You should see security stand now. What's Y12? Oak Ridge, Tennessee, the most dangerous place on the face of the earth. How much plutonium's there? 85-year-old nun takes bolt cutters, walks in, sprays some stuff, says that I was getting hungry, waving my arms. Nobody came. When they did come, Marie Antoinette Obama let them eat yellow cake, gave her life in prison. I was in the freaking courtroom at the Senate. We got her out on a pill. Anonymous. Or marching up the hill with a crowd, intense, wound up, hundreds of cops infiltrating this. We get to the Capitol, armored gear, by the hundreds, horses, cops with batons, rubber bullets, tear gas. This is anonymous. Going mass march. A couple guys, well, a lot of guys try to break the barrier, beat up, cracked in head, in handcuffs, thrown down in jail so fast make your head spin off. Pipeline protesters doing long sentence. PETA protesters who just basically take pictures of grotesque, sickening megadairies and killing little furry animals which are full of coronavirus, doing 20, 30-year stints in prison. Who's in on this? You had politicians in there that marched with them, literally. Elected officials. Oh, the FBI. We can't find them. Here, it's me. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of Ed Smart. What a sham he was, huh? Now he comes out and says he was gay. Ed Smart used to go get homeless men. Of course, now he's coming out across and say he's gay. Go get these homeless men and bring them to the house and have him work on his house, he claimed, in his big house he couldn't afford, with 2 young daughters. I mean, total strength. You've seen what some of these dudes look like. From his house, he'd give him a sandwich. The FBI has 300 agents. 300. I'm listening to KSL. That won't happen. A guy calls into KSL live, and he says, I have my bird dogs, my hounds, blood dogs. They can sniff out anything. We followed right from the back window where he cut it out. We're up in the hills behind the house, and I've seen a guy who looks like Jesus. He's dressed like Jesus. He looks like Jesus. And he went right into the side of the mountain. It was him, obviously. It was obviously him. The little girl, the youngest girl, gives the FBI a list of people that have been in the house of 50 people. 50. The guy who did it's on the list. They have 300 agents. I remember being with some people at a strip joint here in Ogden, and I started talking to these guys, and there were 3 FBI agents. And I said, "Oh, we're working with Elizabeth." I said, "Well, what are you doing?" "We ain't doing nothing." So then people are going to parties right there where it happened, and there's pictures of her. They're all over. Pictures of her. With the perpetrator, the person who did it. People in San Diego, when they went to San Diego to get warm. Pictures, videos, all over. We can't find him. It was a guy driving up State Street. He looked on the side of the road. They were standing right on the States, right? I mean, that's the main street in all of Salt Lake City. He pulls over and he says, "You're Elizabeth Smart, aren't you?" No, well, you sure look like her. It was her. And he, basically says, "Hey, come with me, or come on," and called the Salt Lake local cop on the beat. Ed Smart drove down to the police and said, "Oh, hi, honey. 300 FBI agents, 300. How about when I catch him under the stairs of the Utah State Capitol in Newscale?" Oh, God, it is unbelievable. Again, Barrett Brown, click. He forwarded a link. 10 years. Aaron Swartz downloaded a brick. 35. How about Julian Assange? What did he do? Huh? How about Ed Snowden? They want to hang him. Let's see, a cop was killed. Probably spent several, 20, 30, 40, 50 million dollars on this response now. I mean, some of this shit. Beat a cop to death, a vet. Oh my God. Someone's knocking at the door. Someone's ringing the bell. Someone's knocking at the door. Someone's ringing. Brother Bobby. Auntie Jen. Martin Luther, don't let him in. Bill and Bob. Wayne and Johnny. Donnie Davy. Do me a favor. Open the door and let him in. Someone's knocking on the door. Someone's ringing the bell. Someone's knocking at the door. Someone's ringing the bell. Do me a favor. Open the door and let him in. This country's so gone. I mean, if you don't think it's corrupt, people around the world watching this, third world America, what's the hallmarks of it? So-called third world underdeveloped, overdeveloped country. Corrupt elections, Bush Gore. This one, he won by 7 million votes. But coups, attempted coups. This is a coup. Coup. Sudden, violent attempt to overthrow a government. They were certifying an election. I love how the Republicans protected Donnie the whole time. I mean, everybody was sick of the Bushes. They were looking for alternatives. Everybody was sick of, Barry Antoinette Obama. Everybody was looking at it. So Trump, like Hitler, filled the vacuum. Same thing with Hitler. Hitler was a hardcore lefty before he went to be a hardcore righty. He banned all hunting. He was vegan. He said it's disgusting, no more killing for you. He made it illegal for women he wanted to make it illegal for women to wear makeup because it was toxic, caused cancer. He wanted to protect the forest, hardcore, and then they wouldn't let him in the salon. He saw the vacuum. They were all sitting in Vienna, so was Stillman. That's not his real name, Stalin. Stalin means so was Lenin. They all sit there waiting for the vacuum to suck out. Then they just go fill the vacuum. That's what Hitler did. That's what, Sean Hannity's drank his own Kool-Aid. Glenn Beck's insane. But that's exactly, Rush Limbaugh says the same thing. I know the guy that's on this site says my dad's the one that discovered Rush Limbaugh in Kansas on his show. Well, Stephen, it's all an act. Bill O'Reilly. If you're an act, then what am I? That's all an act. They fill a vacuum. Laura Ingraham, all act. It's all an act. Huge money. Alex Jones in court himself told everybody he's an actor. He said it. He says that I'm a performance artist. Let's talk about some performance arts inside here. Let's see. He just murdered a cop. That's all. Beat him to death. That's all. That's all. Whoa. FBI can't find him. Let's see. Post selfies. Here I am. Here I am. Come get me. I'm Megan Rice. Oh my God. How can you find someone if you're not looking? Unbelievable. Someone's knocking at the door. Someone's ringing the bell. Do me a favor. Open the door and let him in.